If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood nigga's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Hey, listen, I'm talking about I'm on some real shit, man. I'm probably finna sound like a hater, but I'm really not. But I'm bamboozled, man. I'm talking about my mind is blown by this, right? And let me explain to y'all why, right? You mean to tell me, Fonnie Willis, I'm talking about the Rico Queen. You mean to tell me after 3 long years of having the Lil Durk case that now all of a sudden, you know what, man, shit, we done combed over everything and we don't have enough evidence against these guys. After 3 long years, now you come to the conclusion that you don't have enough evidence against Lil Durk, King Von, Hella Bands, and Bezoo? Or wait, or is it just Lil Durk? Now, I find it hard to believe, and let me show y'all why I find it hard to believe. Check it out.
Channel 2's anchor Lori Wilson is live near where the shooting happened, near the Varsity, and Lori, police say they have video evidence in this case.
Javita, APD says they used at least 5 cameras from local businesses, including this BP, as well as from the Varsity across the street in order to build their case against Lil Durk and his co-defendant.
Now, as y'all can see, they said that they had 5 camera footages helping them build the case against Lil Durk. Not only that, they got witnesses that places Durk at the scene of the crime, right? But that's nothing. That's nothing. Just forget 5 cameras. You know, cameras ain't shit, right? Check this out.
Witherspoon said he was robbed and shot.
He said his chain was snatched off his neck and he had $30,000 stolen from him, and they stole the vehicle he was driving.
Police say Banks was seen on tape shooting a gun.
You see Mr. Banks' arm out the window firing several shots at the victim, towards the victim.
Here it is. We got a detective, an officer of the law. On the stand, he done took an oath to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Said out his mouth in front of the whole world that you could see Durk Banks' hand hanging out the window firing at the victim. And so you mean to tell me that ain't enough evidence? Or are you meaning to tell me that police got on the stand and lied? Which one is it? Because if he got on the stand and lied like that, we need his badge. You can't be getting on the stand lying on people like that. Fucking up people's lives, ruining people's lives. If that police got on the stand and lied on Lil Durk, he bogus than a motherfucker and we need his badge. But for some reason, I don't believe that he lied. How could he he's an investigator, he's a detective. They are trained to investigate. How could he get it misconstrued that, is that Durk hand out the window? No, that ain't Durk. I don't know who. You see what I'm saying? He's trained, he's paid to investigate. How did he fuck that up? Right? So now, let me explain something to y'all. Durk is a felon, right? Now, anybody that knows understands that felons can't be nowhere around firearms unless they are secured. What you mean, hood educated? Let me tell you what I mean. If Durk was to come to my house right now and I had my gun in the dresser and the police raided my house, Durk going to jail because he's a felon and he has access to that gun. The gun is not secured. Now, another example. If Durk came to my house and I had my gun and it's secured, it's in the box, it's locked away, and the police raid the house, Durk is not going to jail. Why? Because he has no access to that weapon. Only I do. It's locked away, right? What I'm trying to tell y'all is this right here. Y'all heard the policeman said that the boy said that they took his chain, they took his money, and they took his car. He didn't say one person, they, right? So what I'm trying to tell y'all is this right here. If Durk jumped in the car with them, King Von, Hella Bands, Bezoo. If Durk was around them, and they got it on camera, that Durk was standing next to King Von, Bezoo, and Hella Bands, and they had a gun. And it's on camera that they are shooting the gun. Put it together. He's a felon. He ain't supposed to be around no firearms. How you get around that? How that charge right there get dropped? Right? Felony in possession. How did that charge get dropped? If you hanging with people that got guns, that's not security guards, that's not policemen, and they shooting at somebody, and your felony in possession charge get dropped too? Come on, talk to me. All my criminals know what I'm talking about. And not only that, y'all. Listen, check this out.
The conditions of the bond are Lil Durk can't be anywhere near a weapon, it can't be in his car, in his house, and he will have a curfew from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Now, this is after the case. This is when he gets his bond, right? The judge tells him in his conditional release, you are not allowed to be around weapons, period, right? Now, y'all remember them niggas ran up in Lil Durk house, and his girl at the time had her gun, and she got to shooting at them niggas, according to what Durk said, according to what the police report said, right? Now, here it is again. Durk, the judge told you, you can't be around guns. His girl know, hey, you can't be around guns. I can't bring my gun to your house. I can't have my gun around you. Because you can't be around guns. They got into a full-fledged shootout. Durk, his conditions of his bond was not revoked. His bail was not revoked. His bail was not reinstated. Shit just ain't adding up. So then we gotta ask the question. Then who are they gonna put the case on? Hella Bands dead. King Von dead. Rest in peace to both of them brothers. We got Bezoo in the county jail right now fighting the pistol cases. So who did it? And not only that, I can hear a lot of people saying right now, well, you know, the man that they shot gave a full affidavit clearing everybody's name. Let me tell y'all something about that type of shit. That shit does work. But when you have other evidence, and what I mean by other evidence, the video cameras they talking about, the car, because they can search the car for DNA and shit like that, and the witnesses, the other two witnesses, the cameras alone is enough. So y'all mean to tell me all 5 charges is dropped? All. There's no charge of felony in possession. There's no charge of after the fact, because we got to understand something. Even if Durk didn't know that them boys was finna do that robbing and that shooting and all that old type of shit, he didn't call the police and say, hey man, check this out, man. I know y'all got me on camera and shit, but them niggas that I was with, man, they just did some shit. That's how people get charged with robbery after the fact, attempted murder after the fact, shit like that. He ain't even get that charge. So this is what is leading me to believe, y'all. Felony Willis dropped all the charges against Lil Durk. Why? Because the feds told her, stand down. We got this. These are just my thoughts. This is not concrete. I'm just saying, this is what I believe. The feds done told her to stand down. We got this. If you convict him and if you keep him scared with this case right now, we can't get all the shit that we want to get. We trying to fry his motherfucking ass. And if you got this case standing over his head, he ain't gonna get loose like he just was loose. We got to take that away from him. And not only that, Felony Willis, you can pick the case back up later on down the line. Why? Because the case hasn't been adjudicated. The case hasn't been won or beat. The case was just dismissed. Anytime a case is dismissed, they can pick it back up because it hasn't been adjudicated, right? So ain't no way in the hell, bruh. Like, I'm telling y'all, and in the next one, I can't say it. It's either the feds told her to stand down or else Durk is, y'all gotta say it. I can't say it. I can't say it. Y'all gotta say it, man. Because this right here is unheard of. Like criminals and shit like that, motherfuckers from the streets that know is like, man, hold on. Nah, this funny right here. Like, wait a minute. Like this type of shit right here just don't happen. You know what I'm saying? I understand money make moves and shit like that, but this attempted murder. So, man, look, y'all got to get in the comments. Y'all got to tell me what y'all think about this whole ordeal. This hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. Check out that merch. I still got that good merch online. Continue to support the channel. I appreciate all the donations that you guys give me. And for anybody that's in the Minnesota area, you know what I'm saying, all the brothers and sisters and everybody that's in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Intelligent Ghost Entertainment, they bringing Finesse 2 times up here. Man, make sure y'all go get y'all tickets, man, and go check out Finesse 2 times. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there.